everybody, Ijoma here. I'm just doing a quick tutorial on my 3-strand twist out. I don't do this a lot. I usually do wash and goes, but when I'm going out and I want my hair to be a little bit bigger, a little wilder, I go for the 3-strand twist out. It's really simple. It's my favorite twist out. I prefer it so much more than the 2-strand twist out. And so if you want to learn how I do my 3-strand twist out, stay tuned. Alright, so I am starting on hair that is freshly co-washed and really detangled. I usually only finger detangle, but for styles like this I actually get out a comb and detangle. So I have it just separated into 4 big twists, and now I'm going to break it out into smaller sections. I'll probably split this 4th into half, and each one of these will be 2. So it'll be about 8 twists each. For my stylers, I'm using Design Essentials Curl Enhancing Mousse. Just a little bit of that. I really like this stuff because it has decent hold and it doesn't get sticky like gel does. And then on the ends, I'm going to use a little bit of the hair milk styling pudding, just a tiny bit on the very ends for a little bit of extra hold there. Okay, that's pretty much it for stylers. And then I'm just going to top it off with a dab of coconut oil to seal in the moistures. Alright, now for the 3-strand twist. I've got my hair here and I'm going to break it up into 3 kind of even pieces like I am braiding. And as you can see, my hair is shorter on the bottom and longer on the top. So I'm going to make sure that I'm separating this way so that I'm grabbing a cross section down of all 3 lengths. So I don't have one section that's super short and the rest are long. And so the way I do 3-strand twists is you act like you're braiding, only you stop crossing over. So I'm going to do it really slowly. It actually is really easy. So I'm grabbing this last piece here like I'm going to braid, but instead I'm just turning it in a circle. And now the front piece is in the middle, this is in the outside. And instead of going up and around, I just keep turning like I'm in like a turnstile. See, they're just going around each other like this. And you can, as you do it, you can kind of smooth down with your fingers. So I'm not crossing, as you can see. Nothing is going like your braids where this would go over. Everything is just turning in a circle. And you can kind of smooth it down with your hands as you go. And when you get to the point where it starts to get a little hard to handle all 3 strands, which happens to me at the end of every single one of these twists, then you just combine 2 of the pieces and turn the bottom into 2-strand twists and twist down to the end. Styling foam, curl cream, coconut oil, I've got 3 sections, 1, 2, 3. Just constantly twist the one in the end over the first 2 and just keep rotating. See? It'll feel a lot like a braid and it'll go really fast once you get the hang of the finger movements. I better not get cocky now because I'm just going to fuck it up. I split those into 2 so I can 2-strand twist to the bottom twirl the ends around my finger. Another one done. But the thing I love most about 3-strand twists is I feel like the fact that it's 3 strands wrapping around each other means that there's more buffer in between each curve. You know what I mean? So you've got 2 kind of ropes in between each curve, and it seems to me to give much more of a spiral effect because your hair is going around a lot wider, and it seems to lengthen a bit more than 2-strand twists. 2-strand twists always seem to me to be like these tight zigzags, and that's not really what I want. I want curls. I want big, defined curls. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my head, and then I'll come back to you when they're all twisted. Okay, I am just about done. I am finishing up my very last one. And I'd say it's probably taken me no more than 15 minutes to do it. Now, of course, the bottom part of my head has been cropped really short, so I have a lot less hair to twist than I used to. This used to take me maybe 30, 45 minutes before I cut my hair. But still, it's a pretty reasonable amount of time for what I consider a nice, fun style for going out. Alright. Done? So you can see these are all of my twists here, all twisted up. Now, the next step here is really to move all of these in the direction that I want my hair to lay. So because my hair is going to be going up and to the side, I need to dry it in that direction. So I'm just pinning them up that way so that as they dry in the right direction, so I'm not trying to go against the way that it's been set when it's time for me to style. So I will come back after they are all dry and I'm ready to take them down. Okay, everybody, so my hair is completely dry and I'm ready to start taking it down. So I am not incredibly careful. You can see I'm just kind of pulling these 3. They should come apart pretty loosely because my hair was detangled pretty well. And the shorter pieces will just kind of quickly come across. So to dry this, I sat under a hooded dryer for about 30 minutes or so, and it pretty much dried completely. But I've also been running errands. It's quite later in the day. The sun has gone down some. So you can see here, just gently pulling. If there's any, resistance, I'll stop. You can see here I'm kind of unwinding a little bit just to loosen at the top. And they are just coming apart really easily. See the definition there? It's pretty nice. Here we go. And because I pin these in the general direction I want them to go, you can see they're all kind of going up and to the side here. So let me go ahead and untwist the rest of these. I'm untwisted and you can see this is definitely not a finished look yet. So now it's all about separating out these individual coils. But you can see the 3-strand twist gives you more of a coil than the zigzag that you get with 2-strand twists. So now all I'm going to do is just kind of separate out a little bit here, and you can see how it's breaking apart naturally. And I'm just going to let it break apart on those lines. See, if you spread it a little bit, you get, and that's the best way to do it without creating frizz. So let me go ahead and do the rest of these, and I'll come back. Alright everyone, so these are all all separated, and now I'm going to go in with my handy dandy comb and fluff at the roots and get rid of any separations and get more height. In the back here, I want this to kind of stand up, so just gonna pick that upwards and then pick this part forward in the direction that I want it to go. I'm separating these chunks that want to just congregate and want to come together. And bam! There you go, guys. Pull that down a little. Alright, you see the back? Here's the back. To the side. And we're all done. Hope you like this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments box. I would love to answer them for you. Have a great day.